welcome to the classiest place on earth. I don't sound like a fucking robot and I'm so happy. Good morning. Oh no. Not today, motherfuckers. Good morning. I can't do it. Oh my god. I've been fighting an eyelash for the past hour. It keeps poking me in the eye and I can't see it and I don't want to pluck an eyelash out because that sounds horrible. What the fuck? Sorry. I thought I got it. What in the shitballs? I'm blind. I'm blind. Why? Why? I thought I got it. Oh my god. 1 second. Sorry. I can't see. Oh my god. Did I get it? I'm sorry. I fucking can't stand when I have something in my eye. I literally cannot focus on anything if there's something in my eye. I'm sure we're all the same. I'm not unique in this, but don't worry about it. My browser didn't just blink randomly. It's fine. Why? Eyelashes are stupid. Aren't they supposed to keep shit out of your... Oh my god. I didn't... Oh my god, I can see it. Wait, it's a dog hair. I can see it. Oh my god. Hold on. Oh my... Oh my god, I'm blind. 1 second. Oh my god. I fucking can't see. This horror. Don't look. Don't look. This is gonna freak you out. Don't look at me. Oh my god. Okay, you're just gonna have to watch me do this. I fucking cannot see. There's like, this is the worst. I have to do this a lot. The dog's hairs are just these, oh my god, the fine curly hair that gets into your eyeball and like winds into your eyelashes and then you can't fucking get it out and you can't see. I'm so sorry. 1 second. I have to shine a light in it to see it. Where is it? Oh my god, wait, is that it? Ass. Oh, I got it. Wait, did I get it? Oh my god, wait. I don't know if you can see that, the hair I just pulled out of my eyeball. It's just insane. The tiniest, dumbest little their hair, poodle hair, it's similar to like a fuzz from a Q-tip. Like if you got a Q-tip fuzz in your eye. They're so fine and terrible. But I don't know how. Like how it just flew in my eye. It's not like I rub my face on my dogs in the morning. My god. I think I just got another one. How? I'm so sorry. I literally can't see right now. There's just this fucking squiggly. You guys are assholes. I love you, Elle. I'm dead. Oh god. I think I'm good. Dude, raving hard same. It's like I honestly, I've seriously no shit raving. I have thought the exact same thing. Cuz like for instance, when I put on moisturizer in the morning, it's like everything in the air that's floating around like a fuzz or a dust decides to stick to my face because now my face is wet. And so all I can think of is now that I'm dried out, my eyes are the only wet part of my body and so everything in the air is just like and they just stick to me. I don't like I'll just be walking through the house totally fine and all of a sudden it's like, "Oh, ow, ow." And it's a fucking dog hair. It's flown into my eyeball. I'm so sorry. That was a weird 15 minutes. I just can't stand. I mean, it's you. I swear to God, if there's another one in there, I'm gonna scream. It's fine. Live ocular surgery. I know it's the, I. That's the thing. Like I never do not put tweezers in your eye. I would never do this if I didn't need to literally sit down right here with a light and do this. I would never do that on camera because I don't want to ever influence anybody to do it. Don't do that. That is so dangerous. Good morning. How are you doing? Fuck. Ow. If there's another one in there, I'm gonna scream. Oh, not today, motherfuckers. How are you, Elle? Thank you for the resub. I'm sorry if I missed anything like follow or resub or anything in the last 15 minutes. That's a my bad. I feel weird. I feel like this was a really weird start to stream, but fuck, dude. What are you gonna do? What are you fucking gonna do? Oh, Mel, I absolutely will. Normally the hairs would be getting caught by micro hairs on your skin long before they would get to your eyes, but due to the makeup, it's got nothing to stop it. That's what I would think. Like, I mean, but like it happens without makeup. Because I've thought of that. Because like I curl my eyelashes to get them the fuck out of my eyes because my eyelashes are like straight and they point right down, but they're long. So I obviously curl the fuck out of them to get them on my eyes. But on days off when I don't curl my eyelashes, it still happens. I think eyelashes are a trick. Like my eyelashes, they're like a what's brain Venus flytrap. That's what I feel. I don't know. It's just my eyeballs attract all the everything. I'm considering moving to either Denver or Washington, Vancouver area next year. You know both places better than I do. Any suggestions or things to look out for? I would move to Vancouver. Unless you're someone who just lives for weather. Like seriously, I've never had weather actually disrupt my life on such an absurd level as it does in Colorado. All of it. It's like if you get weather in Colorado, it's times 10. So it's not the people are really nice. It's not a terrible place to live. Obviously, it's very liberal and very safe for us queers, but every day is like, what's the weather today? Like it's actually a factor I have to worry about. Like I think about, I have to, and that's really annoying. I hate it. It's so drastic. Like, we go from 90 to 40 degrees in one 24-hour period. It's a harder lifestyle living here. And because of all that weather stuff, your car is going to break down faster. Your house breaks down faster. You know, the harder the weather is wherever you live, it's going to be harder on everything you own and everything. Like, for instance, the heat actually melted the side panel off Zach's truck. Like the wall, like it on the door. Like, the panel that has all the electronics in it, melted it off. Like it fell off the door. That's the weather here. One year we got snow that was taller than my car. That won't happen in Vancouver. You can just go about your life. And that's kind of nice. I mean, Washington State is one of the most expensive states to live in if you live on the west side. And it's like in the top 5 worst states to retire in because, yes, like that's the caveat to Washington. If you live in Washington, I would highly suggest the west side because the east side is like there are no gay people or anyone but white people. Let's just put it that way. But because of Amazon and because of Microsoft, it is unlivable. I mean, it's so expensive. My little sister was living in Seattle when she was going to school there, and because she had to, and she had, and this is no dig on my sister, the shittiest, creepiest little apartment I've ever seen. It had black mold growing in every fucking corner of it. It literally didn't have walls. They put a glass sliding door for a shower in the middle of the room, and they were like, okay, on that side's the bed, and on this side isn't. Like, that was this apartment, and she was paying $1,800 before utilities. And there were homeless people living under her window and would try to break into her apartment while she was sleeping. Like, it's unaffordable unless you are wealthy as fuck. It's just, and it's spreading like wildfire. Like, you guys know, I've told you, my mom commuted 2 hours to work and from work every day for like 15 years because she couldn't afford to live near her work. No one can. And that's the other caveat. Seattle area has some of the worst traffic in the world because it wasn't designed for traffic. So, like, if you've ever been on the East Coast, they have like clovers and they have beltways and they have all sorts of cool traffic inventions to get you around a city so you don't have to go through it. But for instance, say you're north of Seattle and you want to go south of Seattle, you have to drive downtown Seattle through the middle or go on the underground thing they just built. You have to. There's no way around it. And that on top of nobody can afford to live in the city, but everybody works in the city, the traffic is astronomical. Like my mom, the 2-hour drive, it's only 21 miles. When COVID hit, it took her 18 minutes to get to work. 18 minutes from 2 hours. That's Seattle. So there's a flip on both sides. I'd still rather live there because the weather here fucking is just horrid. I was feeling a bit lonely, so I bought some shares in a small startup business. It's nice to have a little company. God damn it. Good job. It's a Venus eye trap. Exactly. My nephew had the hook of his tow truck. I need details. I'm sorry, what? That is. Are they okay? They're okay, I'm assuming. How? Do they have an. I mean, they don't have an eyeball. Right? Oh, that is Final Destination shit. I am fucking curling from that. Oh my God. Yeah, like those hooks are as big as your eye socket. Ah, I can't. Oh my God. Isn't cost of living crazy in Vancouver? Very much so. Yep. That's what I was saying. Anywhere on the west side is going to be crazy. Anywhere. Unless you can live in the middle of nowhere. Like anywhere. That's what I was just saying, Kills. Like because and my parents make pretty decent money. Like they're not, struggling. They're both very very experienced in their field. They've been in their fields for years and years and they still couldn't afford to live any closer than 2 hours from their jobs. My dad literally has a trailer and for as long as I can remember, he's never worked somewhere where he could drive from home. He goes and stays where he works. So he'll stay in a trailer for 6 months and my mom goes and visits him on weekends. Like that's Washington state. And a lot of people live like this. So we still have traffic here though. And the East Coast has traffic too. But Seattle, there's something about having to go from freeway to just driving downtown and then be back on. My dogs are farting and it's so bad. You guys smell. I'm dying. I'm like trying to ignore it, but Jesus Christ. Trapped between the sound and the lake. Exactly. Yeah. He had an eye infection, probably was rubbing his eye. Oh my God. He's fine. Thank fuck. Oh my God. That is literally Final Destination shit. I'm so happy they're okay, but holy shit. Your eye? I'm so happy they're okay. My God. Ugh, I know, losing an. Oh my God. I hope it became an eye opening experience.
How fucking dare you?
Oh, no shit. I mean, your eye. Your eye literally is a direct line to your brain. Eyes freak me out, man. I'm so happy they're okay. Good morning, Liz. How are you? You applied for a new job? No shit. What kind? It's way less bad. I was picturing, like, this is the image I had in my head of the instance with the hook. I was picturing they were literally like, it was on a car and they were trying to pull the car up onto the tow truck and it somehow came unconnected and flew Final Destination style into his face. That is where my brain went. I need to stop watching so much movies. So many movies. Wow. Jesus Christ. I just realized my window's open. I'm so sorry. That's so bright. I'll close it. I open it sometimes to get some air in here when I'm not streaming, but that is a fucking beacon back there. Jesus. Train conductor. Oh my God. That would be fun. Wait, they still have train conductors? Swung into his face. Yeah. Oh my God. Gloom. You've been chosen. It's time to cheers. I got new weed. Oh my God, guys. So lately I've been getting the, just $50 ounces, whatever. But what's really cool about my dispensary is I'm sure most dispensaries do this, but my dispensary does a points system. So as you accumulate points, you get $50 off your weed, and then you get $100 off, and then you get 150. So Zach and I always accumulate to the 150. So then I can get one load of like super fucking fancy weed. And I did. We had the 150. So I got an ounce of fucking fancy fuck weed. And I don't know what it costs because I threw the fucking receipt away like an idiot. But I got fancy weed and I wanted to show it to you guys. I got some interesting stuff. This grinder is jammed. Jesus. Oh, they're run by one connector and one engineer. Okay, that makes sense. He was very happy he could take a look. Oh my God. Woo! Blah, 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 blah. Jesus. Good morning, Mismo. How are you, love? Literally goth. Dude, I think chipmunks and squirrels are really cute. I'm really scared of them though. One of my ex's mom told me that one time she was sitting at the base of a tree eating a sandwich and a squirrel came down, bit the fuck out of her hand and stole her sandwich. Okay. I got a lot of different stuff because it's expensive to do this, and I got the coupon shit. I got 3.5 grams of blueberry breath. I think it's 3.5 grams. I don't look at the package. This is the cool thing. When you get this is why it's so expensive. Like you can get an ounce for $50, or you can get an ounce for 300. This is all you're paying for. It's crazy the packaging, but it's fun when you get the discounts. So that's the packaging for it, which is pretty cool, and it's got the bag inside. Artsy craft cannabis. Okay. Um. Blueberry breath. Allegedly, where's the THC shit? Oh, allegedly 23.49% THC. And it has a terpene profile. Wow, okay. Terpene profile. Terpenoline, 30.6%. P-pinene, 24.4%. A-pinene, 20.8%. Limonene, what the fuck? 9.7% total. Okay. We all know what that means. But yeah, cute. I haven't tried it. I haven't tried any of it. So I got that guy, and then I got they just individual packaging. But seriously, when I show you how much weed is in these, it's crazy. It's nothing. It's like no weed. That's all I'm saying. So this is 3.5 grams of dopamine, which I thought was funny. I buy weed by the name, if that's not clear. Dopamine, like mean, dopamine, funny. Um, it's allegedly 29.26% THC, and it's supposedly an indica by seed and strain. But let me show you how much is actually in there. $35. It's like alcohol, my dudes. Weed can be as expensive as you want it to be. This is crazy. I only do it when I get the money off because it's so not worth it. And then I got this. I like this packaging. I like that you can see the weed in it. This is kind of cute. It's by Bonsai. I just got a bunch of fans like brands I'd never tried before. The Bonsai collection, Colorado grown. What are you? What are you allegedly? Alleged. Oh, in the street, the strain is super Zolger, like soldier but with a Z. Super Zolger serum. Oh, these names, I don't fucking know. Allegedly 29.41% THC. And look at this. The packaging's pretty cute. So you have to spin it kind of like a pill bottle. You spin the lid, you line up the arrows, and you push it with your thumb. The safety on this shit is so stupid. But then it has like a little peely. I already peeled it to look at it. Cute! But that's all you're paying for, because weed is weed is weed. Is weed. Is weed. And then they had lilac diesel shake, so I got 7 grams of the lilac diesel shake. Lilac diesel is just dope, and my dispensary sells the best. Their shake is just tiny buds. That's all it is. It's great. This is just full. It's literally full to the top. But their shake, it's dank. It's literally just tiny buds, and you just grind it up. It's amazing, and it's so much cheaper. But of course, I had to get lilac diesel because happy Sunday theory. Boutique. Thank you. That's a really good word for it, Senior Moist. I really appreciate boutique weed. That's exactly what this shit is. Yeah. Boutique weed. I've always, I keep, because like Zach, he doesn't smoke. Um, But sometimes he'll go pick it up for me, and he'll notice the price, and he's like, I mean, you can only buy. He said this to me literally the other day when I got this. He was like, you can only buy an ounce at a time, right? And I was like, yep, that's legal. The state, it says you can only buy an ounce at a time. And he goes, how come sometimes when I pick it up it's $60 and sometimes when I pick it up it's 200? And I'm like,
And when I mean bitch, I mean the most wonderful person in the world, ClassyKatie.
50 fucking months? What? Hail the dank lord! That's so many months.
I feel so old. Thank you for the fucking resub, Viad. I love you. I'm going over my new weed, but then I'm smoking. Actually, I have a stoner bowl. I could take a hit. That's a really good word for it. We only grow designer strains. I hate seeing the price discrepancy. Isn't it I mean, I'm not shitting you. I've seen the exact same strain by two different brands, and it'll be like $35 for 3.5 grams or $50 for an ounce of the same strain. And all I can come up with is it's all the individual packaging. Like, this is what makes it so expensive. The fact that I can get an ounce for $50 or an ounce for $1,000 and it's all the same weed is crazy to me. So that's why I don't do it very often. I only do it when I get the thing, but that this is also designer weed. Like, yeah, it's fucking boutique weed. Yeah, that's a really good term for it. I mean, it's just supply chain. I don't know. I understand, like, essentially when you buy 1 ounce, it comes in one bag. It's the full ounce in one bag, right? So I'm assuming there's a lot less human labor involved in the packaging, whereas the human labor involved in packaging 3 buds in a tiny little container, they probably have to pay a lot more people for that. So I'm assuming that's where a lot of the price goes. But I don't know. And then I got some water hash because they had my strain. Um, oh God, what is it? It's Skittles. I really like Skittles. Skittles. It's like Skittles with a Z. Skittles and Moonbow. But the packaging for dabs and shit is just precious. This is what you're paying for, though. It's just the packaging. Because the same shit on the inside, and then you get a little booklet. Like, you know what I mean? You're just paying for packaging. It's cute. I appreciate it, but on a regular basis, I don't do this. Because can you imagine paying $300 for weed, like, as often as I buy weed? My God, I'd literally be destitute. I would be fucking destitute. Oh, and then I got some Pax pods. So I have a little Pax vape. Well, this little guy. It's just like a distillate vape. It's basically what I use when I'm in public. If I have to go out for extended periods of time and be around human beings. This little guy. And I think I threw the packaging away for this one. What is this strain? Ooh, I got blood orange. I don't know. And then I got black cherry soda pods. I like these little. I just like the size. I don't want a fucking fist full of vape. Good morning, Japita. How you doing, honeybean? In Michigan, the limits are 2.5 ounces or 2.5 pounds. Oh, of edibles or 14. Jesus fucking Christ. I was like, what? How? Our wedding cake goes for $1,200 to $1,400 a pound. Damn. Other cuts of wedding cake only go for $800 a pound. Genetics matter, but packaging can jack the price up just as much. I just assumed that. Yeah. Because just these guys alone, like they're cute. Like the design, it's got all the info on the back and it's like a little ring box and it pops. Like it's precious. But how much did this cost to make? For that? 1 gram of water hash. You know? It reminds me of makeup, and I'm sure your woman tells you about that all this time, Cinemus, because I never stop bitching about it. But the packaging that goes along with makeup is astronomical. It is so fucking wasteful. I get really like I've actually kind of what's the word? I stopped buying certain brands because I got so just physically ill at the amount of packaging they would put around, like, a product this big. You know what I'm saying? Like, an eyeshadow pan would come in a box, and a box, and a box, and paper, and crinkle, and whatever, and stickers, and I'm just like, "The landfills are so full of shit. Do I need all that for this fucking pan of beige eyeshadow? I don't fucking think so." You have to pay. That's true. We do have to pay. We have to pay for everything. Just saw an article about a bipartisan bill in PA to legalize recreational marijuana. Fucking finally. Allegedly, if a person drove up from Ohio to Michigan, they would buy 2 cheap ounces so they could not have to make the trip up. Also, Skittles is good shit. Skittles is everything. It's really good strain. If you ever see Skittles, it's one of my favorites. Cheers. I have a stoner bowl of something. I don't know. I'll put a little water hash on it. I don't need a box in a box in a box in a box. And I understand, like, I mean, no shit, Viata, you'll piss yourself. 1 second. Where is it? I have I'm not kidding you. It's a pan of eyeshadow. Just the pan. It's not even in a palette. And it came in so much garbage. I mean, there was so much packaging for it. I audibly laughed to myself. This big, like, I just don't get it. It's crazy. You don't make me feel special by giving me a bunch of colorful trash. Cheers. Lizzie, that's fucking cool. Morning, Crispy. Just get sample makeup to use on our SFX makeup streams from time to time. The packaging's always a point for complaints. Yep. It's even worse if you get PR. Oh my God. PR makeup. I actually joined, like, it's an app that takes you off of PR lists because you can tell people, I can literally message a brand and be like, I don't want to be on your PR list, and they'll still send me shit. And, like, I'm not kidding you. A lipstick will come in a box this big, and it'll be in the middle. And I'm just like, what the fuck are you doing? I don't know, man. It's a waste. It's a waste, in my opinion. I need a little dab tool. Good morning, Brooby. Where is it? What the fuck? All right. Using the back end of a paintbrush. I can't find my little tool. Dude, the PR packages, they're asinine. I literally, when I first started doing SFX makeup, I started getting a few PR packages, and I crushed that shit so fast. I didn't even know, because they don't even ask. I don't even know how they get my address. That's the creepy part. It wouldn't come to my P.O. box, came to my fucking address. And it's just waste. It's just crap. And like 90% of the time, the makeup they send you is beige. Raise your hand if you want another beige eyeshadow or nude lipstick. I don't, if that's not clear. It is. It's fucking creepy. It is. I know. I think it's influencer unboxing shit. I think you're right. I think it's like there's some sort of attraction, I guess. People like to watch people unbox stuff. Like makeup, I guess, and the packaging is part of it, but that makes the packaging is not part of it. The packaging is not part of the product. It doesn't make the makeup better. It doesn't make literally anything more valuable. Like, it's just, I don't know. I have a lot of opinions. What happened to my little? I lost a little dude. Uh-oh. Catherine. Already? I'm not even high. Amazing. Well. How are you, Vex? Good morning. It's so weird. I remember Clinique getting flack for excessive packaging in the late 90s. It's even worse. It's worse. It's worse. I know, it's worse, and, like, some brands are even trying to, like, cheat the system or trying to they're lying. Well, I'm just gonna straight up say it. They're just lying. They're lying to people and saying, like, "Oh, our packaging is all reusable, or it's recyclable, or blah, blah, blah," and it's not. None of it is. None of it at all. Like, it's just a lie. I don't know how they're allowed to do that. I think it's illegal, but until someone fucking calls them on it, you're fucked. No shit. Was it good? Me too. Me too. Give me fuchsia. Give me like a blue for fuck's sake. Like, when's the last time you saw a good makeup palette with a good, rich fucking blue in it? Not navy blue, not glitter, sparkle, princess blue, just fucking blue. But I could tell you right now, I probably have over 100 shades of brown that I don't use. Why? It's so annoying. Good morning, BDO. How are you, love? It is Vex, and I understand to a certain point, but I mean, really? No shit. I wish I still had the box. I got a box. It looked like a little bit longer than a shoebox. And there was one lipstick right in the middle. A lipstick. One. Like, I think the packaging probably cost more, to be honest. It just is excessive. Oh, my Deloney, thank you so much for summoning the class, keeping the class alive, giving it so fucking long. Cheers, everybody. I put a little bit of hash on this, so I might get fucked. Let's go. Aim hard, yes. Fucking blue! It doesn't exist. I could literally show you all my makeup palettes, and I think one palette has blue in it. And I have tons. I used to do wedding makeup when I was in college for extra money. I have so much makeup. None. It's brown or beige or pink. And it's all warm toned. That's the other fucking. That's just me. That's like a me personal thing. But as someone who has cool toned / neutral toned olive skin, anything that's got red in it goes in the trash immediately. And everything has red in it. You got a compliment yesterday? A person said if I did my makeup like this, my eyes would pop. Dude, Brilla, you know my opinion on that. Small things make everything better. Little compliments can really change your whole fucking day. That's. I'm high now. Oh, furry. What's wrong with being a furry? But what kind of furry? What's wrong with being a furry? Rod. Hold on. No! Stop autoplaying, you piece of shit! I hate autoplay so much. Pause. I must hear this. I see no problem here, but I want to know what kind. I'm genuinely curious. I need to know what kind. Katie picks a bong me, son of a bitch. I'm in. Let's fucking go. It's awful. Brands will do entire gimmicks around a single eyeshadow. Like they'll do an Ariana Grande perfume or something, and each PR package will have 4 layers of the box, and each layer has a different microplastic glitter nightmare telling you an influencer who would probably hear this from friends, family are so special and authentic, and this is why our perfume, Specthentic, is for you. It's so real, though. It's so true. It's like, I've been sent makeup where it's like, so clearly meant for someone who is like super pale, very pink or blonde, or like the coloring of the makeup is obviously not my skin coloring. And the like message with the PR box is the equivalent of those emails you get from gaming companies that are like, "Hey, insert creator name here. We really loved your stream." You're like, do you even know what I look like? What color's my hair? Like, do you have like they just send you shit. So then it's even a bigger waste because then like I'm literally never gonna use any of it because it's not my skin tone. Rod will kick down doors about furries. I know. I'm feisty. We're feisty. We protect. We're not gonna shit furries. Fuck that shit. Wait, hold on. Person resting. Horny switch on. Ka-chunk. I gotta look at a butt. Oh my god. That's just. That hurts. That hurts. That's too real. I was making the volume low again. Sorry, I didn't want it to fuck you all up. It fucked me up. Jesus Christ. Loud. Poodle furry. Oh my god. A French bulldog furry. Oh, I'd watch the fuck out of that. Morning Overdroid. How Overdroid? Well, I don't think I've ever fucked your name like that before. That's a new one. Overdroid? Okay. Good morning. I knew you'd be a red panda, 100%. Ooh, did you see the makeup TikTok? No. On Discord? Hold on. No? I don't even have a message from you. What the fuck? Discord. Okay, can we watch this? No, I didn't see this. Oh, dude, I just pulled it up. Hold on. I think, let me make sure it's the same one. We can't. Okay, hold on. Dude, what the, this is great. Blue foundation. Okay. I would have actually really enjoyed having that for some of my makeup looks back in the day. That would have been really helpful when doing like Miss Argentina from Beetlejuice. Oh man, dude, my skin was fucked. Hold on, I've never seen this before. It's colored foundation. I wonder what brand it is. My creative tick is just going off right now. The potential with that shit. Doing makeup looks where you actually have to change the color of your skin to like blue or green or something is so fucking hard. I have so much costume makeup that is shit. It feels like shit. It looks like shit. It cracks on your skin. It feels terrible. It makes you break out. I want it real bad. I could green screen myself. That is mind-blowing coverage. I'm being serious. They don't even make skin tones that do skin tone coverage. Skin tone makeup that does that good of coverage. That's fucking amazing. Yeah. Oh my god, sports fans. I wonder if it dyes your skin. I wonder if it stains. She didn't say anything. She would have said if it stained. Fuck, that's cool. I have to look up. Oh, Glut put the link. Oh, you're a miracle. Dude, $13. Wow. I'm gonna be honest, it's way more impressive seeing someone with a deep skin tone do it. Like, obviously, if it works on anyone, it's gonna work on a pale ass bitch with blonde hair. But like, wow. That is frightening. Frighteningly good coverage. And it literally, like, it doesn't. I noticed it on the on the chick that was doing the video too. It lays on the skin really nice and it doesn't sit like super matte. It doesn't look fake, I guess. Oh, that's so cool. That is really cool. I don't know how you found that. That's fucking magical. Dude, imagine becoming Avatar. I could do the blue chick from Fifth Element. I could do a Smurf. I literally like avoid cool makeup looks where you have to completely alter the tone of your skin because it's just a pain in the dick. And everything that has existed up until now is so bad for your skin. It literally makes me break out and makes my skin feel like terrible. And like if it has red in it, it stains. No matter what, red stains. Like you'll have red rings around your eyes. It could be the Guardians of the Galaxy sisters. I cannot tell you how many times I've wanted to do that. And thank you for I've wanted to do them do them. Yes, obviously Karen Gillan's a goddess. But like for real. I've wanted to do their makeup so bad for so long, but it's just like it's, like, not worth the effort. If anybody remembers when I did Miss Argentina from Beetlejuice, who's the, "If I knew then what I knew now, I wouldn't have had my little accident" chick. Uh, it was like, you spend an hour getting all the turquoise on, and then by the time you've got it all on, where you started is already cracking. And it's you're just like, the time wasted, the time of your life wasted is fucking mind-blowing. I just wanna scream sometimes, and that is I'm really stoked. It looks like actual functional makeup, which is really exciting. And $13, dude, absolutely. I mean, they could have really fucked us. You know what? I don't want to give them any ideas, but real talk, like they could have fucked us. Usually, when a makeup company comes out with something that's new or unique or has some sort of like kick to it that we've been looking for a really long time, i.e., people in the makeup industry, they fuck you with it. They're like, finally, blue foundation, $80 for an ounce. And you're just like, go fuck yourself. And then the whole makeup community goes dirt broke because we all wanted that thing for 20 years. It's very legit of them to not do that. Because let's be honest, the formulas aren't changing anymore. Like makeup is makeup is makeup is makeup is makeup for the most part. Dude, Redskin Sheepy, did I ever tell you about the tiefling I did the first time I ever did a tiefling? Worst mistake of my life. Not being a tiefling, but I did like a really insane cosplay with the tiefling. So I got horns, which I still have, and the horns are really fucking cool. The only issue with them is they're so heavy, they give me a migraine. But I did. Oh yeah, it's not an amazing story, but I was a tiefling. I was like a gray, silvery white tiefling or something like that. But I was a tiefling who was terrified of fire. That was my role. I rolled that. I didn't choose that personality trait. Rolled that personality trait, but it was fun to play because if you don't know tieflings, their source power is fire. They're half demons, so like funny. But I did it so my whole face was like really, really pale, like gray white, and I, shadowed it and did all this contour and stuff. And then what I would do is I would take like black and white liquid eyeliner and do these scorch lines from my eyes, like hundreds of them, little microscopic scorch lines from my eyes. Because the whole theory of the character was because she refuses to use any of her powers because she's terrified of fire, they like build up in her over time and then eventually explode, usually while she's asleep, just like decimating everything around her. And then she wakes up in a pile of ashes and goes, "Oh no," and runs away. And that was my very first D&D campaign show on Twitch ever. And I was a fucking moron and did not put it together that, oh, every fucking week for X amount of time, I have to recreate this exact face. Fuck! It looked amazing, but never again. Never again. I learned my lesson. I learned my oh my god, Tony, shut up. Why didn't I think of that back then? Nocturnal immolations. Yeah. Yes! Mr. Fox, oh my god, look at this. You might have seen this video. We just watched, mouse work. We watched this video of this girl. How do I go back? How do I go back to the original video? I wanna go back, but TikTok says no. Why? Yes, Miss Darcy. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Like, not only is it incredible foundation that's in rainbow colors, it covers black skin. And, like, well. Not that we need to be covering black skin if that's not clear. That came out really wrong. But you know what I mean. Anybody that's fucked with makeup, like, they don't make makeup for deep tone skins. Like, there are maybe 5 brands out there in the world who have created accurate makeup for deep tone skins that works and doesn't look shitty and doesn't look ashy or yellow or whatever. Like, fucking amazing. Good morning, Jade. How are you, love? Everyone would understand, even if you do it once to give people a vibe, I would have to do it every time. Like, I couldn't not do it if I did it the first time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't. My soul would die. What's your BG3 character gonna be? I don't know. Oh, I don't know. A bear. I don't know. I don't know. I'm probably gonna make more than one character. Let's be 100% honest. I don't know. I'm trying to think. What did I make it when I first jumped in at the very beginning? What did I make? Man, that was so long ago now. I don't remember. Jesus. The only time okay, Sheepy, I have done that one time, like, gone back on a costume item. The only time I ever did it was for Gone, I believe. I was Gone right when we were at the lake and memory shit. Yeah, Gone. I started the show with this long fucking, like, Khaleesi length white wig, like, white, and it was really cool, and it matched the character, but I wasn't at the point in my life where I had learned that I can't put things on my head. I hadn't learned that yet. Like, I was still going through my headset, debacle and trying to figure out what the fuck was wrong with my brain. I can't put things on my head. Headsets, wigs, period. None of it. And literally, after an hour and a half of the RP, my head would be doing this. And it's not even, the wig wasn't even tight. Like, I cut all the lace. It's just anything sitting on my head sets my brain on fire. I don't know why. But I think like halfway through the show, I just started wearing a hoodie all the time. And I was like, I am so sorry. I can't. Like, I'm about to just be in tears. I'm about to just start fucking bawling my eyes out. I can't function with this thing on. I'm dying. And everybody was really, really understanding about it. But it sucks. I've never forgot it, and I still feel bad about it because when I commit, I commit. You know what I'm saying? Well, what I've learned now, Celestial, is focus more on the costume. Like things that you just like a sweater. Like make sure you're like, for instance, in the QT, my character always has a black hoodie on. That is the like I've learned that if you pick one consistent item, the rest of it can kind of be foobarred here and there. You know what I mean? But if you have a consistent item, that character still leans the idea of they are the same person in the show. Like they lean, you know what I mean? That's like been my trick now. Because sometimes, I mean, chaos happens. You just don't have time to do the makeup or whatever. Like shit can happen. Thank you. This is the Blue Foundation. Yeah, it's fucking, that's so amazing. Peak gone. Oh no, what is it? You're not wrong though. Yeah. Mhm. It was. That is, yep. Facts.
When I tell you to come, you better come.
I agree, Sheepy. No, I agree. I think it's a learning curve. It's a learning curve. You gotta learn. No one knows what to do the first time. Why is that? Are my alerts not going off? Did that not go off? No, that was a come. I just heard it. If you want to come, I come. Thank you so much for stopping the class, keeping the classy life, and giving it anus swings. Bombiest, I fucking appreciate you.
I'm sorry I'm such an idiot.
The endings kills of. I mean, well, let's be honest. All the shows I've done are pretty fucking tumultuous, but that show ending still haunts me. I've drawn pictures of it, like just painting casually on my own for my own pleasure. Like I've drawn. I don't want to give it away if you don't remember, but like it's a haunting one. Yeah, it's a yeah, yeah. It's haunting. Montel. Ooh, have fun. Oh my god, have fun. What in the ever blue hell did I walk into? You're welcome. That's all I have to say. I watched this last night because I was going through vids to watch while working, and if we haven't watched it here, what is it? Grandpa's smoking weed. Wait. I've seen grandmas smoking weed together. And I've seen ex-cops smoking weed together. Grandpa's? Is it better than the other two? Yeah, the alert was so perfect, I didn't even realize it went off. I've seen the other two. They're pretty pussy. What the fuck? I'm crying. I can't. Oh my god. Pussy Farts the musical. Ugh. Oh my god, maybe my Nana was high and that's why she was so fucking crazy. That was incredible. Oh my god, that was. I forgot how good that was. I know I'd seen it before, but damn. Wow. My everything hurts. I might be dead now. I could be deceased. Damn. The age-old question, is a vagina a woodwind or a percussion instrument? I'm gonna go with a reed instrument because as a clarinet player, it always helps to moisten your piece. Suck the reed. I like it. Disgusting, and I'm sorry I'm like this. Holy shit. Oh, you remember the taste. You know the taste and the smell. It's like wet, rotting wood and breath. Yum. I deeply apologize for the way I am in all matters. Ew. More like a bellow. Like playing the oboe. This one time at band camp, I played the queef. The querf. The quaff? Dude, reeds are disgusting. If anyone had informed me what playing a reed instrument was like, Kills, I would have been out of there so goddamn fast. I'm not kidding when I say, like, you replace your reed every once in a while. You don't do it every day. You would go poor replacing your reed every day. So every day you pull your little mouthpiece out and you take the reed out and you gotta like suck it wet again and it fucking just nothing will make you brush your teeth more. Suck the reed. Vagina's a brass instrument. All the sound comes from the lips vibrating. Oh my god. It's just perfect. It's fucking science, bitch. Can I just say, okay, so I was gonna look for the DEA one, and I was just looking at the suggested. What the fuck is this? What's happening in this? Can someone just explain that thumbnail? I'm not gonna hover it. Without hovering on it, there is a horse hanging upside down, being filmed, a person in a clown mask snorting something off of a stethoscope bell. Babe, in 3 words or less, explain this picture.
Oh, that's the purge. Snorting cocaine or snorting heroin through a cigarette.
Is that something we do now? I don't want to either. I'm not clicking that. I'm not even gonna hover it. I just want to know. I just want to know what that is. Why is there a horse and blood on the floor? I just want to know what that is. I'm gonna close that door. We need to take a break, my dudes. It's the time. I'm loading a bowl though, so you should load a bowl while we're on break. What? Stop it, Clap. That's fantastic. Oh, that's fantastic. When is it not an interesting time? Man, it's Vice, who knows, right? I mean, sometimes Vice has done some decent documentaries. I've watched a couple of their stuff, but like I wouldn't click that. I don't want to know that. Okay, do you want me to read the I did it. I read the it doesn't help. Nothing is helped by this. The title of that picture of a clown snorting something off of a stethoscope bell and the horse hung upside down in the background is Pissing Blood, the Ketamine Time Bomb. So I know. Okay, I changed my mind. Wrong keyboard. We're leaving that thumbnail forever now. Anal railgun's more appropriately a description of something. Dude, I agree. Honestly. What the fuck? I don't want to know. Nope. I don't want to know what that is. I had friends that used to take ketamine when I was younger. I hated being around when they did. Such a shit drug. I agree. I don't like, I mean, to each their own. I know a lot of people do it for therapy and stuff like that, but it's not fun to be around someone whose high is for 20 minutes. Like, no shade, but don't invite me over if that's your plans. I don't want to be there. I'm good. I'm just gonna smoke weed and play games with my friends. Thanks so much. Bye. Um, I found the DEA agents. All right. Break first. Break. We take break every couple hours. We stand, we stretch. We prevent large DVT from forming in leg. I highly suggest you do the same in Colorado, in Nebraska. We stretch. We stretch! It's Diablo Days Sunday. We praise Satan on this day. Dude, that TikTok you sent me was the one about defending Lilith. So fucking good. I thought the grandma video wrecked Katie, but it turned out my internet went out for a few minutes. Oh, it wrecked me. I couldn't. I mean, I'm gonna go make some tea because my throat is ruined. If you're breaking out the ecstasy and some psilocybin. Oh, shrooms. Yeah. Now we have party. Dude, same. Like, I feel really bad for people that feel that, at some point in their life dive into the serious, scary drugs. I didn't have friends that were into ketamine when I was a kid, but they were into, oh, what was it called? Coracetin? Coracetin? Is that a word? It was something you had to make by like boiling cough syrup with gasoline. Oh, it was weird. I never made it, but like my friends would make it and take it. And quite literally, you would do the same. Like they would drink a little vial of it and just lay on the floor for 6 hours. Like they couldn't walk. They were incapable of function, and I just never understood the appeal. It seemed really fucking scary. Quercetin, I think, is what it was though. What they called it, at least. But they burnt it out. I know. I agree. And this is the scary part. And I don't encourage people to do drugs when you're a kid, but we were 14 years old. We were 14. And like my 14-year-old neighbor 5 miles up the road because middle of nowhere, would make this shit because he had like an anarchist cookbook or something like that taught him. And why? Stupid. It is a goddamn miracle I'm alive. I don't know if it's a good miracle or not, but it's a fucking miracle. I shouldn't be for all the fucked up shit I drank as a kid, because what the fuck? Me too! Debiru, that's me now. Like, as a more intelligent, educated adult. Like, when I was a kid, if you were just like, this is drugs, eat, I'd be like, nom, 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 nom. Fucking idiot. Idiot. Yeah, we were way too young, Jeff. It was not okay. Like, we were, middle of nowhere, rural kids who, like, our neighbors were 5 miles up the road or a mile up the beach because we lived on, like, Roosevelt or a branch of the Columbia. So we would walk the beach, meet each other some central place on the beach, and fucking do drugs. That's all there was to do. It was like that or get pregnant. It was fucking disgusting. Not an excuse in any way, shape, or form. I just can't, I mean, to this day, I can't think back, like, what was something else I would have done with my free time? Like, there was nothing to fucking do. But gross and sad. We just were alone. We were latchkey. If you're in your, 25 to 45, latchkey kids, you know what's up. We were alone a lot, like way too much. And I don't blame my parents for that. It's just like, it's I honestly, like, I don't blame, but like, I do believe that as a leading cause to the vast majority of shit I got up to as a kid, there was no one there to be like, that's a bad idea. Nah, dude, not at all. I don't feel judgment from it. Honestly, it makes me sad because, like, I tell the story and I don't want anybody in the world, like, God forbid there's kids in this chat. Nobody, don't say your age. You can't be here if you're not over 18. We're all 69 here. But God forbid anybody hears the story and they're like, oh, she's okay. I'm going to do that because she's okay. I fucking hate that. I want it to be like a warning. Like, we survived but shouldn't have. Don't do that shit. We are not okay. We are so not. Look at me! Look at me! I'm 35! We're not okay. I'll be right back, everybody. The name intrigues me. Yes. Oh my god, Vex. Always and yes. 100% always and yes. Fuck yes. Fuck yes. Where is my Spotify so I can pause? Pause. That song's called She's a Big Boy, by the way, if that wasn't apparent. Dude, I like all kinds of music, man. To be real, there's so few. Like, honestly, David, the only kind of music that I have yet to find anything I like about it is fucking mumble rap. That's it. Other than that, I find it kind of awesome if I can find a song in a genre that I normally wouldn't have sucked myself. Sucked. You know what I mean? It opened the browser and Spotify. Why would you do that? This is called Out My Tits. That's why we had to listen to it. I had to hear it. The name perplexes. Why did that close? DJ Rink and DJ Cammy were big in Scotland in the late 90s, early 2000s. Oh, nice. I wonder if DJs, like, how do DJs become big anymore if you're not, like, you know, one of the big fucker. I can't even think of one right now. DJ Tiesto or whatever the fuck their names are. Yes, we shall slay demons. I don't know. It's kind of sad. People love to make fun of DJs, but I think there's something to a good DJ. I really do. Like, there are some I want to close this fucking window. Is this annoying, this, like, bright shit right here? I keep meaning to go, like, pull that curtain, and I didn't, like an idiot. DJ Khaled! I lost all respect for Khaled when he couldn't finish the Hot Wings challenge. Social media, YouTube. Yeah, I feel like you have to. Dead Mouse. Yeah, I love Dead Mouse. Daft Punk. Dude, right? Fucking Daft Punk, man. Yeah. My Halo, if only. No, it's a stupid sun. It'll go away. Just on that side of the house right now. Normally you don't notice it there because I close it, but... Bastard! SoundCloud is the dope. I mean, I love SoundCloud. It's just... I think I'm too visual. Like, I find a lot of music via music videos. I'm like, it's kind of... It's sad, but, like... I feel like my cord is being pulled. It's kind of like judging a book by its cover. Music videos can make a song really dope for me that I wouldn't have normally liked. And so it's really hard. Like, I don't know how to surf music on SoundCloud because I'm just like, the names of bands and shit don't make any sense to me. I don't know. Like, how do you know? I don't know. I don't know how to look. I do too, Vex. It's literally the worst part about those movies, but those movies are perfect otherwise. I'm watching an interesting show on Apple TV called Mythic Quest. Have I heard of that one? I feel like I have. Oh, oh, you got kitties? Oh my god. Oh, we have to see the new kitty. Hold on. Oh, they're so pretty. Hold on, I'm opening them. Oh, do you love them? They're a bonded pair. I'm so okay. This is like the sappiest shit on my account. But I am so heartwarmed by the fact that you didn't split up a bonded pair. The idea that people could do that if you don't want two cats, the bonded pair should be off your shopping list, in my opinion. Yeah, like look at these beautiful kitty cats. Dude, this is my favorite. Whatever this is, it's like the tiger tabby. I don't what a fucking gorgeous beast. Look at that precious baby. You got a void baby. Welcome to the voids. They're perfect and I love them. Look at the baby. Tadeo the tabby, he's very shy. He's beautiful. He reminds me of our cat, our adopted, our wild cat. What's his name? Willard. Willard has that same face, like very like man cat face. I love them. I love them. Dude, honestly, and like I'm so on board with that. I couldn't imagine having one animal and leaving them home and feeling like they're all alone. Like these guys will have each other. They'll be partners. You didn't split them up because you're not a terrible fucking human being. I love them. I love them. The Ron Perlman face. Thank you. The Maine Coon face. That's exactly what it is. But the cat we've like adopted, started feeding, has this exact like kind of coloring. This like tabby, whatever the fuck you would call this pattern. But he's literally like missing chunks of an ear and he's huge and he just has that big fucking jaw. He's a tomcat. Like we live in Denver. People don't let cats outside here because there's like coyotes and shit. But that cat's he's like a tomcat that just lives in the neighborhood and I put out food because he eats mice. Like he'll survive anything, I'm pretty sure. This cat that lives in our neighborhood is kind of indestructible. I'm so happy for you. Do they seem to be doing okay? I love them. I love them. I'm so happy you got a bonded pair. When I was looking to adopt dogs, we were looking, and I always look at all the animals just because it's like a little zoo online. I'm not looking to adopt every animal. But I'd see bonded pairs, and when they say bonded pair, I just get panicked. I'm like, is there some asshole out there that would split them? Would they allow that? RJ's just come in for love whenever, and today I was just hiding in a cave. That's like Trick and Lilith. They're Trick and Lilith, literally. That's Trick. He's all about like he doesn't give a shit. He just like dick out all the time, laying anywhere. Lil, this desk behind me is actually her cave because she likes to hide. She likes to be under things. Like she gets nervous about the fireworks and stuff like that. I definitely made her a cave. Some pets just they feel like, and I'm sure you know this. I'm preaching to the crowd, but like this is how I attack this situation of adopting an animal or taking an animal in my home. I feel if I can make that animal feel your guys' farts are off the charts today. Oh my god. If I can make oh my god, it's so bad. Are you dying? That asshole right there. That is destroying my day. Ma'am. It's like normally I can ignore them. These are potent. Wow. Ugh. I'm trying to think. They haven't had anything unique. Unless sometimes Zach gives them a piece of cheese. You smell. I'm gonna cheers away the. You smell like a rotten corpse, ma'am. I don't even remember what I was saying anymore. It's gone. Oh, cheers. It's got to be the cheese, right? Yeah, that's the only human food that they want and that we let them have is like once in a while a little chunk of cheese as like a treat. Madam. Do they like the bubbler in it? Mentioning pets outside just makes me think of when people let out their hamsters or gerbils or whatever, and a hawk swoops. I mean, what is there to say about that? Oh shit, I just let it autoplay. I wanted to watch the drummer. Drums! I didn't hate that in any way, shape, or form, David. It honestly gave me feels of like 90s club vibes. Happy feels. Okay, one more before we watch this one. Because it's just, I love kids. I don't have them, but I love them. I love their pureness, their honesty, and their passion for shit. So we're over at Scott's house another night. He has 2 kids. And his older boy, this was a couple years ago, so I want to say he was like 10 or 11, 10, 11, 12. I don't know. I'm really bad at judging kids' ages, around that age. And we're just sitting around the dinner table, bullshitting, eating. And he's at, the kid is at this end of the table, and Scott and Bree are at the other end of the table, and me and Zach are here. And his son, he's very like, he thinks way deeper than a child should at his age. I just have to preface that. The things that come out of this kid's mouth, you think like, they come out like a kid would say them, but it's old soul shit. You're like, well, you shouldn't be thinking about that stuff yet. Like, that's wild. But of course, it's Scott's kids, so of course they are. And he looks at me very seriously, like eating his lasagna, and he goes, "Hey, Katie, do you like racism?" Just not a joke. So stone cold serious. And I swear to you, it was one of the most golden control moments of my life not to burst out laughing my fucking cock off. I almost died. And it was, dude, I almost did. But he was being so serious. Like, I could see it in his eyes, and I was like, he's actually wants to have a talk about racism. It was during the height of the Black Lives Matter movement when people like were protesting and getting run over by cops and stuff. So I'm sure the topic was a hot topic in the household. And Scott is not one to hold that kind of stuff from his kids. They have really adult conversations with him, which I think is great. And we had this, I like looking at him like, you know what? I'm not a big fan, to be honest. I'm actually anti-racism. And we had a whole conversation about what anti-racism and anti-racists are. And it was so, and literally Scott and Bree are like crying because they're trying not to laugh and spit their food out. They're appalled at what their son is, how he's worded this question. But I feel like I handled that shit fucking slick. I wanted to laugh so hard. But I don't want a kid to feel like he can't come to someone with a conversation like that, you know? And when you laugh at them and make them feel embarrassment, man, that leads most kids to shut the fuck up forever. Never do I want to make a kid feel embarrassed for anything or shame or anything like that. Like, damn, dude. It's a hard place to be in, being a parent, and like, you know, it's instinct to laugh. That's fucking funny, but you have to think about that stuff. And I like coach myself before I go to Scott's house for hours. I'm like, okay, you're going to be around kids, Katie. You got to calm down. Like, you can't just say shit that comes to your mind, because I don't want to fuck his kids up, dude. They soak up everything. Everything. Like, one of the first times we ever went out and did something together, we went to a swap meet. There's a huge, I mean, it's like an established swap meet in Denver. It's fucking huge. It's really nice. And we were walking around, and fuck, dude, what did his daughter say? Oh, man, she said, I just blanked on it. Damn it. Anyways, they're great. They're really smart kids. And I think it's really important to have conversation with kids like that so that they're not embarrassed to have those kind of conversations. Just exactly chronicle kids just trying to understand the world. That's all it is. He wasn't trying to have a conversation about how cool racism is, for fucking God. Like, who would ever think that? Like, the kid literally was like, these are 2 people I don't ever see very often. Like, I'd like to have a conversation about the world with them. And I'm down, man. Kids. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Kids are sponges. So we were at this swap meet thing, and I can't remember what happened. We were just walking around. Something happened in front of us, and I made the comment, people are so stupid. And the next time I went and hung out with them, Scott's like, all right, my little girl's going to come up and have a talk with you because she was really disturbed that all people are stupid. Like, I was not speaking to her. I just said this comment. Kids pick up everything. So then me and Army had to have a whole conversation. I mean, it was great, but we literally sat, and I was like, okay, not all people are stupid. But sometimes we all can be a little stupid, especially with our mouths. We had to have a talk about it because it fucked her up. She was like, are all people actually stupid, Dad? You know? Like, it's little things like that. But having the conversation, I think, is important, and not leaving a kid in the dark. Exactly. So wholesome. So wholesome. Literally, he just wanted to have an adult conversation. It's really cool. His kids, I mean, I only like I don't hang out with kids often. Scott's my only local friend with kids, but they're so smart. Like for how many years they've literally just been on this planet and not even being a full-grown skin bag yet, they're so smart. It's wild. I kind of think our brains die as we get older. Or maybe like there's a certain percentage of us that we're just told so many times like, we ask why and someone goes just because, that we just stop asking why and so we get stupid. Don't ever let someone stop asking why. There's always a reason. My 4-year-old got into her Gaga's van, got a sucker, eats it, and I look back to say goodbye and go, "Hey, where'd your sucker stick go?" "It's on the van floor." She shrugs, quote, "Well, Gaga never cleans the garbage out of her car." And what's that car smell like, honey bean, little sweetness, angel precious bean of our lives? What does it smell nice? Oh, fuck. Treat kids with respect, but on their level. It means you have to choose words they understand, very much so. And, you can't make broad statements like everybody's stupid because everybody to a kid literally means everybody. Like that's the kind of shit, and that's hard. I have to catch myself on stuff like that because I definitely speak in grandiose terms. I speak like I'm talking to adults that understand it. I'm not being literal. We're all stupid at times, 100%. I have to pay attention to my swearing around kids that are old enough to remember the words. I mean, they fucking mimic those words so damn fast. I'm the same. Thankfully, working in a hospital, I definitely trained myself. Like I have like a button in my head where I go into like kindergarten teacher mode, I guess, kind of. And I'm able to do that around kids. I think that's the only reason I can do it though. When you said volume please, I looked, I was like, what the fuck? I didn't do that. I don't know. That was weird. Mergs, right? I love those symbols. The way they look is so pretty. You're literally just listening and feeling music, not even recognizing your surroundings. He doesn't even look at the drums. That's what I'm saying. Like he looks forward and kind of like counts or lip sings or whatever the fuck he's doing, but he doesn't even look at the instrument, which makes me. I think that's why it kind of comes out so fucking beautiful. Is he's got like I don't know. I don't know the word for it. I'm not a drummer and I'm not intelligent. It's just fuck. He's feeling it. Yeah, C-Town exactly. He loves music, and I think that's why I mean, we've talked about that a lot in this channel, but you don't have to enjoy like, I can't play drums, I know nothing about drums, but watching someone be passionately, fucking ecstatically amazing at them gives me nip boners all day long. I didn't turn it down that much, though, no shit. So normally when we watch videos, I turn it up to -25, which is just the mixer numbers, don't worry about it, nobody knows what it means, and I turned it down to -30, and then you typed that, and I looked over, and it was -50. Like, it had jumped that many points. I don't know. I'm just saying. I know where I left it, but ever since GoXLR's decided to do its thing, I swear to God. um, so yesterday, sorry about missing the stream. It was a surprise birthday thing for a dear loved friend of mine. I literally got to play D&D in Discord for 6 hours. It was so much fun. Like 6 hours of good, fucking solid fighting, weird D&D, and it was fucking great. But no shit, I was in the chat and I watched my volume button sentiently move on its own. I was like, everybody, if I disappear, a ghost has fucking murdered me. I don't know. GoXLR's kind of taken over. I'm hoping it goes. I'm hoping it's open source already and that someone's doing something. I don't know if they're going out of business, C-Town. I know what I heard. What I heard was that the software support team was 100% laid off. And so the company isn't done for, but the company realizes there has to be some sort of support team writing code and shit for this thing as PCs update. So what the company has said as a public statement is that they're going to put the software as open source, and hopefully the fans will pick it up. It sucks. It sucks because there's no one else makes anything like that works and has as many features as a GoXLR. It really sucks. Like, I hope someone invests in them or something. I don't know. Like, their products, they're a little expensive. I think that's why they kind of crashed. Like, they had a boom where everybody bought them because they were like, holy shit, this is what we've all been looking for. Because basically, if you don't have a GoXLR, there are things that do what the GoXLR does, but instead of one thing on my desk, I'd have to have 4 different things on my desk. 4 different softwares, 4 different things to worry about updating. It's 4 more USBs to shove into my PC somewhere. Like, that bitch is DP'd so hard. It's a lot. It's such a nice product, but I realize it's not a huge market because it's streamers. Like beyond, it's not like, key lights and webcams. They're going to have business no matter what because some people work from home, people do video conferences. But streaming, live streaming, where you need.
Satan is small and new, and I don't know how anyone sustains themselves catering to this market alone. 100%. I get it. It just fucking sucks. Literally.
We can't fix it, so here, fix it for us. And they probably will make it better. That's the irony. When you're in the zone, it's the same as being present. You're only focused on the task at hand and nothing else. I agree with you. It's the psychology of it's really weird. I always compare it to running because I remember very clearly when I first started running, every fucking step was agony. Mental agony because I was bored. I was just like, fuck this. Oh my God, I must be done, right? Oh my God, I ran a block. Like, I was just bored. And now that I'm able to do the weird dissociation or whatever it is when I run, I'm not bored because I'm busy upstairs, I guess. I've taught myself how to do that, but I'm not even conscientious of like what's happening here. This is just going. And I assume that's similar there. I don't know. Salary about 50K. That's nice. Just rolled credits on Ghostwire Tokyo. It was cute, not scary, but cute. Not scary at all. I mean, cute's nice. That's kind of a bummer, though. $450 for a piece of software. But again, think of it. If I calculated, if I actually added up what the 4 things I would need to replace the GoXLR would cost, it'd probably be astronomically more expensive. You could do some of the GoXLR stuff, I guess, like hotkeying on like a little mini keyboard or something like that. But man, it's just, I wish they would have made them better. That's the problem. They charged a lot for this thing that's a great tool, but they really kind of shoddily. I mean, you guys know, I've told you, like, the solder of the entire board on the back, no one is solid. Like, everybody's unplugs itself all the time. There's just little things about it where you're like, you really skipped some massive points in the creation of the actual product. There was one section, but for the most part, just a good, I'm gonna collect a bunch of shit. I like kind of games like that. I mean, that's kind of Destiny. I kind of feel that with like some nights, I just like sit and I'll put Destiny on and I literally just like run around the same planet for 2 hours, just like collecting motes or something. But it kind of is relaxed. It's kind of like that, like dead brain stuff, I guess. My godson, when he's headed to bed, always gave hugs, Ugga Muggas from Mr. Rogers. I remember Ugga Muggas. And kisses. I slept over last time. I gave him a little kiss and he blushed. So I thought maybe he doesn't do it now that he's a little bit older. He does still give me pisses. Pisses, Katie. Kisses. He just blushed about mine. That's fucking precious. Kids are precious. They're innocent, man. Yeah, 50K in your early 20s. I mean, 50K is in America, that's decent. You're making more than some respiratory therapists who went to 9 years of education, medical school. No shit. There are, like, in Texas, a respiratory therapist makes $19 an hour, maybe. Maybe. And the hourly really means nothing, because I'm talking, like, all the certifications and the taxes and everything pulled out afterwards. It's fucking nauseating. But, yeah, that's not bad, especially depending on where you live. Yeah, you have to rescue souls in this, and it was a good come home and zone out. Yeah. Those are the best. I need those kind of things sometimes. You need to be able to, like, chill your brain out. And sometimes I used to read. That was how I, like, got my brain to slow down, was reading, but sometimes I feel like I need that in between. Like, when I end stream, I usually get up, do house chores, whatever, gardening, clean the house, all that kind of stuff, and then by the time Zach's off stream, that's when I finally sit, but I need, like, that go from 100 to 0, like, I need that 50-mile-an-hour thing, and that's usually Destiny for a little bit. Then I can read! Dead Brain Gaming's fun sometimes. I can totally zone out when playing Farming Simulator, just driving. Oh, dude. One of my favorite zone outs, like if I have a day off. Ooh, I have a TikTok up. Wait, did we not watch this? Hold on. One of my favorite zone outs is to like put on not Farming Simulator, but like any kind of like little easy peasy colony sim, where it's like put your longhouse, now put 2 buildings, now, that kind of shit. Put on one of those games, never fast forward the time, but sit here and paint my nails while I'm playing that game. It's like the amount of time it takes me to get one nail perfect and get it in the UV light is the perfect amount of time for something to have actually happened in the game. And it's so, it's like stroking my brain with velvet sometimes. Wait. Short. Wait, is it the same dude? Stop. Hold on. Wait, what? 3. That's a dope. That's dope. That's really cool, right? I'm not just easily impressed. I agree. That's a lot of his music, honestly. Like there's been a lot of his music that we've listened to on stream where I'm like, yeah, like this song was okay and then he did it and now I want to listen to it over and over and over and over and over again forever and all time. I don't know why. Why did he make it better? What kind of music was that? It has a name. It's not flamenco. Salsa, maybe? Probably closer to, I would say closer to salsa than flamenco, yeah. Samba. Ooh, hold on. Why can't I go back to it? Why are shorts such pieces of shit? One moment. Oh, one of my dogs. Dude, Bill, your asshole is so bad today. Oh my god. Holy shit. What was our video called? I was just gonna pull it up again and listen to it one more time, thinking about what the genre is, because I don't know. Oh, they smell like death! Triple pedal? Oh, fuck yourself. Thank you! I have his shorts up too, but I can't find the one we just watched. He has way too many. Too many! There's too many shorts on the dance floor. I don't want to scroll these. And there's so many with a cowbell. Like, I can't even just find a cowbell. There's too many! Clean up your shit! Oh my god. They never end! Am I old now? Am I dead? Is this how it ends for me? Where is it? Yuck. I'll try it there again. Ew. 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 Okay. Might be fast for salsa. But I'm white. What do I know? Nothing. Cheers. Smoke the fart away. I like it regardless. I don't know. I think a salsa's a little bit slower, right? It's a little, and flamenco's definitely slower. Flamenco's like sex on a dance floor. Mambo maybe. Mambo, I don't know. I know nothing. Bolt V, how are you, love? How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I fuck hard in music like that. Dude, that music's fucking sick. I know running a Mexican restaurant, but I zone out now after 8 years, dude. I zone it all out now. I totally get that. I think everybody zones out at a certain point. There's only so many times you can do a repetitive thing before your brain has to give up. Very jazzy. It is. It's really fast, but I dig it. Roomba. Oh my god, someone needs to make Roomba a dance. DJ Roomba. Hit it. Seasonal stuff? What do you mean? What about the seasonal stuff? I was just pulling the game up. Can you hear me? Can you sense me? What season? What do you mean? What you mean, boobs? Wait. Triple pedal. We had triple pedal first. That's what we have to watch first. Don't worry, I didn't forget. I have it. I'm just moving because I can't see chat when I play a game if I don't move shit. It's very annoying. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry, be happy now.
He does. We saw him do. I actually didn't notice it, and Tony said something. And I was like, "Oh fuck, he's left-handing right now." He totally does. It's really fucking cool. Okay. I'm gonna play the Dragon Force one while we take a break. I will play the video because I'm just taking my dogs out. I just want to get them out before we jump into Diablo because I really lose track of time when I play a game. And then, that's animal cruelty, Randall. Gross, Katie. Gross. What the tit fart? Fuck. There we go. There. Okay. Does he jump back and forth? And what's crazy is he doesn't always drum one-handed. Like this one you're going to see, he does Dragon Force. He's going to do it two-handed. It's wild. Like you all know Dragon Force. If you don't know Dragon Force Through the Fire and the Flames, it's kind of like a legendary song. IRL as well as like in Guitar Hero and Rock Band. It was like fucking difficult to do. Really, really good though. Good song. He's amazing. This song is literally almost 10 minutes. So I will be back from peeing and taking the dogs out probably long before that. What should you wait? Do we have options? Falafel, like Greek, Middle Eastern food, whatever you like from that. That, you know what I'm saying? Like shawarma shit. That's what I would get. Euros, yeah, euros. Fuck me up with some euros and fries. That would be they're so fucking flavorful. Kebabs and hummus with pita. My sister and I, when we were in London last year, the best meal we had the entire time was 2 a.m. fucking shawarma. Cause it's the best. Why aren't you with me right now? Because I'm living in the hell that is Colorado. I have no more reasons. But I would get euros and tzatziki and some fucking I don't even know. I would fuck myself up on some hummus. That's one thing Colorado's greatly missing. Is like good fucking whatever you want to call that, like that genre of like yum flavor delicious. We don't really have it here. It kind of sucks. CO in the house. We have really good Mexican food, right? Anybody that's ever lived here or been here can attest to that. Like the Mexican food is top fucking tier, like real Mexican food, not Tex. I mean, we have Tex-Mex, but there's legit Mexican food fucking everywhere, and it makes you feel a little spoiled, but I love it. Mediterranean, that's the term. That's what I was looking for. Mediterranean, yeah. Lamb. Ooh, yeah. Fuck me up with that. I know. I just hate cooking. I don't know. There's something about cooking. Most cooking takes so much of your attention, so you don't like burn it, that you can't really do anything else while you're doing it without fucking it up. So I start to get really stir crazy. Like I need to do something else. It's not enough for my little ADHD brain. So usually, if I must, I will put my iPad up with a movie or a stream of someone hanging out, and I cook, and I probably got music on at the same time, and I probably like gardening at the same time. I just can't fucking stand standing in one spot for an extended period of time doing something that's mindless. It's just not enough. I can cook if it's something you leave. Yeah, baking, crock pot shit, anything like that I can leave, like walk away from and do something else. Big fucking fan. Chili, huge fan of chili. But anything else can suck my ass. I got better shit to do. Like, I can eat a handful of chips and just get just as satisfied, which is sick. I know, but that's how my brain works. Which one, Tony, are you talking about? I wish I did, man. I do if it's like, oh my god, the farts. You are just, I enjoy cooking if it's like Thanksgiving. Not the holiday itself, but just like, I like doing something interesting. Or, oh my fucking god, are you dead inside? I like cooking for a lot of people. Like, if it's challenging, I guess, then it takes up enough of my brain space. I guess what I'm saying, I don't like daily cooking just to eat. That's what I do not enjoy. I would never do that if I had the choice. Ever. It's just another chore. It's like brushing my teeth. But like, I don't have to do that. I have to brush my teeth. But like special stuff. Yeah, I know. I think we need to take a break. These guys fucking reek. Yuck. Oh my god, did Herman Lee actually get his channel back? Didn't he get like a fucking ban for playing literally his own music? Me too. When I have to cook for myself, literally I make like eggs. Eggs and rice. I'm so boring. It's just sustenance. You smell like a dick. Are you dying? Ew. Did he see Town? Good. He's an amazing. I mean, literally, Herman Lee, the guitarist of Dragon Force, had his own channel shut down for playing his own music. I know. Nobody has answers. More than I love cooking for other people, but that's probably because I'm a narcissist. I just don't like eating. It's kind of a chore to me, unless it's like really special. Like if I'm traveling, and having like really good food somewhere, or like out a fucking unique meal, like fucking grilled octopus and grease or something like that. But other than that, it's just a chore. I just see it as something I have to do, and I don't wanna because I'm a baby. I know, dude. I'm making a fan out of my weed packaging. You smell. I can't walk through it yet. Literally, we're gonna take a break. It's just like those 2 feet are producing the most rank scent right now. Holy crap! No pun intended. I'm gonna make food for myself, and I'll like quote a single solitary sprig of fresh thyme goes here. But when I cook for other people, I'm like, it'll be good. So just shut up and eat. I'm so the opposite. I'm such a like maybe a narcissistic people pleaser that if it's myself, bowl of dry cereal with a glass of milk because I'm too lazy to clean out a wet bowl. And I'm a sociopath. It's fine. But like if like for instance, a couple months ago, Zach's mom and aunt came to stay with us for just like a weekend, I'm flexing because I was so proud of myself. I managed to pull off like a 4-dish dinner, like hand cooked, hand from scratch. How do you say it? Hand cooked, handmade foods. I don't know, from scratch everything. Like Zach told me what his mom's favorite meal was, Alfredo, like chicken Alfredo. But I made it fancy, like I did the from scratch Alfredo sauce and shit like that, and got nice noodles. But I made like salad noodles, homemade bread, and one other. Oh, I made dessert too. I can't remember what I made. But it all came out like I timed it perfectly. And that's my biggest problem. And I think that's an ADHD thing. Like the time blindness, it just goes away and suddenly you're like, half it's done and the other half I didn't start and I don't know where I am. What year is it? And it was all perfect. It came out like on time and it was great and everyone ate themselves stupid. I was so fucking proud of myself. But that's the only time I have any, you know, drive to cook is like if I'm gonna fucking make someone else be happy and full. God, you guys fucking stink. I cooked with my own hands. Spirit fingers. I did. I was proud of myself, man. When I make but yeah, if it's for me, I don't give a fuck. Like I'll grab something out of a trash can. I don't give a shit. I just don't want to pass out, which is terrible. Just don't ask me what I'm cooking. Dude, I'm like that too. What is that? Why does that bother us? I don't know what it is. I think it's because if Zach comes in the kitchen when I'm cooking something, he's like, "What are you doing? What's this? What's that?" It's because I think he's gonna start saying like, "I don't like that." Like, "Ooh, normally I don't like that thing." Like an ingredient, like something sitting out, or he'll be like, "Normally, I'm afraid he'll do that." I don't think he's ever done that. He leaves me the fuck alone. But that's where my brain goes. I'm like, "Don't worry about it. It's nothing. Worms, maggots, old tampons. Get out of my kitchen." Timing is difficult. It really is, especially when you have a tiny oven. During lockdown, I wanted to learn how to make tonkatsu, yeah, ramen. But I had so much broth, I started giving it to neighbors. Dude, I did the same. I didn't do it during lockdown though. Years ago, when I was in college, I think it was winter break. It was winter break, and I got snowed in, so I couldn't go home. Like all the airports shut down and shit up in Washington, and I couldn't go home. And so I decided to teach myself how to make. This is someone who perpetually says they hate to cook. I taught myself how to make homemade pho broth. Why? 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 Are you asking why? Same. I don't know. but I had buckets, literal 5-gallon buckets. I was like going around to my neighbors. Do you like pho? Because I could not find a fuck. This was so long ago. The internet, I think I literally was just Ask Jeeves at that point. I didn't know where the fuck to find a recipe that was just, a reasonable amount of pho broth, and I didn't have a giant chest freezer. It was so much. It was so much liquid, but it was really fucking good. But goddamn, it was literally a day. It was a full day and like an overnight simmering period for pho. Okay, are we ready to take a break? You guys want to go outside? Do you need to take a dump? She's like passed out. She doesn't even know she's killing me. Same. It's like 18 hours. Yeah. That's how mine was too. And why? But I think it's funny that we both had to do the same thing because I was literally like walking around with a 5-gallon bucket of broth. Like, do you like soup? Like Russian winters. Do you want to go outside, Bubba? You want to say hi first? Why do you do this part? Okay. Hi, bud. What's going on? That was a big yawn, Bubba. That was you ever yawn so hard your whole body shakes? Damn. This one's not the smelly one. I'm not saying he's 100% innocent all the time, but this bitch right here, I don't know what it is. She's dying on the inside. This beautiful, beautiful girl back here. Her asshole is like a dead animal. Hello. Hi, bud. What you doing? I don't know. She's haunted. She really. Muppet hands. I'm telling you, I'm gonna go blind one day. I'd rather be blind. I get up at 5 in the morning and canning at like 11 at night. I swear to God, I had forgotten I even did this, cat. No shit. Until you just like, oh, well, I think I was too. I think I was up until like midnight trying to can this broth and then give it away because I just had like a normal refrigerator, like an apartment fridge. I didn't have a fucking freezer to put it all in. I was fucked. I know. Want to go tinkle? He is. Oh, dude, she's even bigger, baby. If she could, she'd be a lap dog. My poor Bill back here, I don't know if you can even see her, this precious baby. She does not understand that she's 75 pounds and standard poodle size. But she tries. You want to come say hi, Stinky Beach? Say hi. There's my girl. She's my girl. Hi. This is my stinky girl. They're twins. Same litter, same parents, but for some reason, her asshole smells like death all the time. Yeah. You just slept through it. You just bask in it. Wafting, wafting. But she would love to be a lapdog if she could. But look at it, the size of her feet alone. Seriously. I'm 6 feet. If I haven't said that enough, it just gives a good reference on like, I'm not like a 5-footer over here hanging out with my medium-sized poodles claiming they're huge. These are legitimately very large dogs. But this half doesn't fit, huh? I know. I wish to. Sometimes we try, but you have a bad hip. Pretty girl. She's my haunted Victorian child. Her and her human eyes. You're so pretty. She's a pretty girl. Yeah. Are you farting right now? I can hear you farting. She's actively farting. She's literally I can hear it. Let's go. You want to go outside? Yeah. Okay. Quick break and then Diablo time. While we break, I'm going to play this wondrous video and I do hope you enjoy it. It's just pure talent. I mean, the song is already legendary and then adding this guy's magic because I didn't realize. He says we realized he fucked up. I heard perfection. Just me? What the fuck is on my lip? Am I dying? Oh my god, it's dog fur. Lilith put a dog fucking fur ball on my mouth. Could have ate that. Oh no. Anyways. Sorry that took so long. Uh Rodney. Dear Rodney was messaging me and asking if I could give him a ride to an airport somewhere, and I felt that was necessary to reply to as soon as possible because I don't want him thinking he doesn't have a ride to the fucking airport. So I had to do that, and I apologize. Of course, I would give him a fucking ride. As soon as you've realized I fucked up, I did 79 instead of 78 snare hits and the 14 snare drum roll exactly, and all of us going, mm-hmm. Oh, I sure did realize all the faults in that. You can't hear it, but there's actual crickets behind me right now chirping. It's so fucking ideal for the silence, but you can't hear them. But they're there. I know. Dude, Buddy Rich is fucking incredible. Drummers, there's something else. I always wanted to do drums when I was a kid, but I couldn't. My mom couldn't take me to band practice on the day that. Did I just fucking close a drum? Vex, I just closed the link on accident. Hold on, wait, no, I can recover it. You taught me how. Wait, no, wait. I did it. I got it back. Wait, is it gonna actually open onto the one you gave me though? Yes. Okay. We had one. Wait, is this the one? No, that's the intro. Wait, where's the link that you gave me? Hold on. Did I lose it forever? What is it called? I have two up. I'm just making sure. The Grunt short. Okay, I have it. The history of it's a short, so it's like 2 seconds. Well, we can watch this while I change categories because we're playing Diablo. I know I said it. I keep getting distracted. Music's amazing, and we love music more than anything. It's a problem. We're addicted to your love of amazing drumming. Yeah, I always wanted to do drums, but I got stuck not doing drums. Probably for a good reason. I probably would have become obsessed or something. I don't fucking. Music is everything, right? I know. It's just. It truly is. I can never say no. Oh, fuck yourself. I'm so happy to be. I've never been happy to be Rickrolled in my life. I'm so thrilled right now. That was the best. That's a really good freeze, though. Just gonna say, this is impressive. That's impressive shit. Dude, he's great. It's so fucking great. Uh-oh, Diablo 4 may be mature for some viewers. Please avert your eyes. Everybody knows this song. Just say it. Stop. Okay. Oh my god. That's great. That's amazing. Also, rest in peace that drummer though. Hard sad. Hard sad on that one. I never got to see Foo Fighters before the sad, and I'm sad. I know. C-Town, I'm saying, like, how do you feel about Carnage, titties, Carnage mainly, things that look fleshy that probably shouldn't be? Sick. Me too. Where are you, Diablo? I really should make my fucking icons bigger. I'm gonna go get my controller tomorrow, and I'm really excited. Really excited. If that post office is fucking closed for some reason, I'm going to set it on fire. I'm going to set it on fire! More cord, bitch. Give me some of that fucking length. Length. I'm so glad you introduced me to that dude. I'm really, like, that's one thing that I think don't do that. The, like, internet or how would you put it? The advent of, like, it's not social media, but YouTube and shit like that, like video content on the internet it makes it so musicians that would never otherwise be known, it's so much it's amazing that we can celebrate them, you know? That sounds so corny, but you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how else. Like, back in the day, it was like if a record label didn't find you and feel like they could exploit you in some way, you didn't fucking make music. And like, how would we know about all this incredible music from literally every corner of the world? If it wasn't for that stuff, like, it's good and bad, I guess, is all I'm saying. Like, there's good and bad to all of it. But man, I don't know what I'd do without music. It wasn't a world boss. Psycho said it was something else. David was into, it was me, David, Psycho. A couple other people were joining us. I can't remember. And we did something because my audio wasn't working. But David was like, doesn't matter. Get in game. And I was like, okay. And I jumped in and we went and ran and did something. But it was like was it an event? A Legion event. There you go. Thank you. Audio, please be real this time. I didn't change it. Oh. Did I break it? That's not good, right? What the fuck does that mean? Is the server down? Oh my Jesus. What does that mean? I don't know. I don't know. Up to date. Scan and repair? Sure. I guess we'll do that for a second. It says it's up to date, so I'm assuming I did. Do you mean like updates like on this PC? No. I have not. I have not touched this PC. I don't quite care about it. I'm relogging into BattleNet to see if that's it. Why? The advice from the technician was to wait around 10 to 15 minutes, then try and log in again. Really? Customer support got back to them. Interesting. Caused by lack of stability. Hold on. Interessante. Don't be a bitch, motherfucker. Unread message from Psychogenesis. I did. I think you're the first message I've ever sent. That's for the code 7, I assumed. Thank you for looking that up. I was going to as well. Interesting. Let's see. It finished scanning. Don't be a cunt. Why is there no sound? This happened last time too, and I can't remember why. Ooh, come back. Brr. Weird going in and out of the air conditioning. Fucking freaks out my skin. I'm a sensitive piece of shit. That little twerk emote is still my favorite emote Genova, what a fucking gift. What a fucking gift. Genova's a gift as well as that emote. I'm in love. It's just so great. It fits so many good songs beat. That perfect, like... I wish I could twerk. Even funny like that, I would take it. I might have to update my drivers. I don't know, dude. My browser is flickering. Like, literally, it's on the other computers, not the game computer, but my desktop is flickering through my browser. But only on one monitor. Please stop. Why does it... Why? Thank you, dude. I was just noticing how long I can like do this. It's growing so fast. I think in the summer your hair grows faster though, which is weird. You'd think it would grow faster, but maybe it's in preparation for winter or whatever. I think your hair grows really fast in the summertime, but yeah, it's getting really long. But I like it because it's starting to feel a little bit healthier now. This obviously feels so much healthier than this. But thank you. I like it too. The colors turned out really well and they've faded really nicely. What time is it? Okay, we got like 45 minutes left. Do we have enough time to do some stuff? Yeah? Okay. Cool. Okay, RP memory. So, man, it's hard to narrow down when I'm literally just mentally going through shows. I meant to ask Zach and I forgot. Where the fuck is my music coming from? Stop it. We're doing things. Shush your face. Shush. Man. Okay, so this is literally it's just so fresh in my mind because I literally spent 6 hours playing D&D with friends yesterday. Forgive me. But it's brand new and it was cool to me because it was crazy. So, um, we just did like a random pre-built. Everybody was two of the most important Sarahs in my life. They're wonderful human beings, sisters by spirit and blood. Will kill for both. Ooh, dude. Okay, let me tell you how many I have because I have a fair bit. I have 5. Is that not enough? Probably. I went through 2 today. I just want to make sure you don't waste all your shit on me. Like, don't, you know. You guys literally carry me so much. Like, it shouldn't be too bad, but. Hard same, Sarah. I would do the same for you, your loved ones, your family, the children. I mean, that goes without saying. I would fucking hope. I don't believe in, like, believe is a stupid word. I don't like to encourage violence, and I don't believe in harming people or causing harm to people. Hurt people I love and or children. I'm gonna whip out my license to legally unplug you real fast. Decrepapa! Dude, fuck yes. Go eat something delicious, Psycho. Thank you so much to everyone who hung out. Anzad, David, Psycho, anyone else who ever jumps in with me. I really appreciate you guys helping me. Because it's so much easier and we get through so much of the good story stuff. Like the cutscenes of the shit. Like the gameplay. It's fun for us, but for people watching, I understand. It's not the most thrilling thing to watch in the world. I appreciate you. That's all I'm saying. Shut up. No, you. Yeah, let's cheers. I gotta go do adult things, I suppose. Audio's so loud. No shit. I switched to a build with no minions and it does everything better. Really? Necros are kind of slow, but I think their minions... You know, honestly, earlier today, I was just asking chat, like, in general, if they were gonna roll a similar build with the new season or if they were gonna do something completely different. And a couple different people in chat said they're getting the fuck out of their Necros because they're so slow. And I don't know, call me naive. I know. I've been balls deep in a few other games that are like MMO-esque, whatever you want to call it, online games where that's constantly being updated. And the devs in general, like Destiny, for instance, they tend to be... They listen a little bit. Like, you know, I was just reading the last patch notes, and I didn't complain outwardly to anyone about anything because I barely even played on stream. And I was reading through the patch notes, and they were like, we did this to a gun because it felt like this. And I was like, that gun did feel that way. And it felt like, oh, okay. Like, my perception of, you know, why I was favoring certain guns over others because these were slow or whatever is, I don't know, but I guess they don't. I guess they don't. Okay, rank of importance. Sarah, weed, spiders. Sarah. And if those don't exist anymore, spiders and weed don't matter. But you probably could have guessed that one. seriously, like, my little sister Sarah, as well as my sister Sarah, are very cherished people. You have been in my life longer than a lot of people, and you know more deep secret, deep-seated, all the nonsense about me than, you know, anyone. And that's really important to me that we're still friends for that, because I grew up a lot of my life thinking, like, if anyone knows anything about me, they're going to fucking burn me on a stake. Help. I'm in danger. And it's really nice to know I'm not. You always make me smile, Miniman, honestly. It's always nice to get to see you, even if it's for 1 second in a drop by. Hard, same, Sarah. You're one of the people that taught me that kind of stuff. That was a hard lesson. Like, it's weird to learn that love, like, you know, how do I say this? A lot of people tout the unconditional love thing, but it's definitely a, you know, more of a felt than told thing. Like, I think children are very aware when they're unconditionally loved or not. And it's weird to try to learn that as an adult. And getting the, like, that's, people can go after Twitch all day for whatever's wrong with them here and there. That's not the thing. If it wasn't for Twitch, I would not have the circle of badass bitches I now have in my life who taught me that people do actually, like, want absolutely nothing from you at all. And that is wild. Your mere presence. That took me years. And I think it's hard as an adult. Hug your kids. 97, no shit. I'll try to do some side questing tonight and tomorrow in my spare ishes time. I have RP tomorrow, obviously, but I have time before and after. What horse? In the... It's happening again, isn't it? It's my kebab. Or my sabab. However, whatever country you're from. Right, Sarah? And that's a hard one. It's hard as an adult because you definitely, I'm sure you know this. You probably see kids with this all the time that already have it, which is super sad, but you develop a lot of mistrust. When someone's like, I'll love you no matter what, except when you do this, and breathe. And you're like, but that's not no matter what. Oh, really? They have main story implications? And that's honestly, that was kind of my, like, goal was to just do weird side questy stuff off stream, and then on stream we'll do main quest stuff, and then if I get any, like, extra story tidbits, I'll just talk about them while we run around and kill stuff. That was kind of my main plan. What horse? Man. Are my pins showing? Dude. I've talked, you know what, Sarah, I know we've talked about this before, like, personally and on stream, but, like, I was just talking to my therapist about this recently. She brought it up, not me, and I don't know why. We were talking about something that was related, but, like, most of my adult most of my adulthood, I had no girlfriends. All of my childhood, I was the girl who had all guy friends. All my friends were dudes because I was petrified of women because my mom was fucking narcissistic and mentally, psychologically fucking with me to hate women. And it was enlightening to, like, I mean, it's like, I say this in the most flattering way. This is not a dig, but it took highly aggressive ladies to be like, you and me, friends now, for me to actually accept that you can have, like, a friendship between two women and you're not leeching off each other in one way or another. And it's like, I don't have to maintain a benefit for you to keep your attention in any way, shape, or form. That sounds crazy to say, but I'm sure you know what I mean. Right. Like, not competitors, and it's not because you benefit me fiscally or, like, monetarily in any way, shape, or form. It's, you know what, it's hard to express that, but like, just looking at, like, interactions with women in my personal family and why I grew up this way, like, talking about it with my therapist and shit like that. A lot of the, if not all, the women in my family, for some reason, no blame on them, but they have a psychological standing of, you must be of use to me. And if you're not, why are you here? I.e., like, can you fix this for me? Can you reach that for me? Can you do this? Like, can you grab my drink? Can you whatever? It was always something like that, but it was much more deep seated. I just don't even know how to put words to it yet because I'm still walking through that mentally and with my therapist. But watching that when you're like a little spongy kid, you definitely take on that like I have to be useful to be seen in any way, shape, or form in this situation. And if you can't be useful or you can't maintain being useful, you might as well just not exist. And it's fucked up because when you get out of it, you're like, oh, that's not real. That's not real. Fuck! You gotta rewrite that bullshit. I mean, you guys, I mean, really, I mean, Vex, no shit. I get it. It, so, we all know that there's like this caveat of like parasocial relationship, whatever. And it always starts with some fucking person on YouTube being like, you guys are my friends and I don't have any real friends. I really, until Twitch, did not. My last 2 successful romantic relationships came from Twitch. I'm not saying it's a dating website, but it's where I have my friends. It's where I've met the longest standing friends I've ever had in my entire life. I met because we all decided to play like Mario Kart together on Twitch. I don't go out either. Like, my people aren't here. Like, there's 1 or 2 people from Colorado that jump into chat every once in a while. Those are the kind of people that want to hang out with me. 1 or 2 in the entire state. My people are all over. Unfortunately, they're just never localized, and there's nothing wrong with that. Exactly. It's kind of a safe space where everybody can kind of relax, be themselves. And, I mean, I know I'm eccentric. Like, I know not a lot of people smoke a lot of pot, grow pot, have 50 tarantulas, and are gay. I get it. Well fucking aware. But we're out there, and this is proof. Unfortunately, it took this kind of platform to get us together into like a little blood clot of weird together, but I'm happy about it in the long run. But I mean that very seriously. Like I have met outside of like my immediate family, the most important people in my entire life I have met here. That doesn't always happen, but it does happen. And we can't just acknowledge that. There's something to be said about being able to walk in and walk out without having to say literally anything, let alone hello, goodbye, and just like still be a part of a community. Like you don't have to bring anything but nothing. I think there's something about that. Like it doesn't really exist in the world anymore. Just a place to be and hang out and have a conversation and just like, like where the fuck is that? That you don't have to spend money. You don't have to spend money here. It sucks that you get an ad once in a while, but I try to run them on my breaks. But you know what I mean? Like most places in the world, it's like you have to buy a coffee or you have to buy something to sit here or fucking pee here. And it's like, I don't know. There's something to be said. It may be just the internet or just a chat room or whatever, but I'm not met Zach on the internet. I met my ex on the internet. I met literally Eliza and some of the most important people in my entire life, that I would get in front of a bullet for in this fucking chat room. Not to get sappy. Doesn't always happen, but it does. There are some beautiful people out there. There's creeps too, but they're beautiful people. I'm here for the free hat. I'm just here so I don't get sued. Ooh, no shit, excellent. Oh, fuck yes. Are you nervous? Are you excited? Oh, I'm excited for you. The same kind of realization the other day. The people I have been friends with IRL don't share any of the interests I have or enjoy the things I do. I've made so many deep, meaningful friendships here. Hard, same. Yep, I know I've talked about it so many times, but I remember when I was working at Hopkins, that was a weird moment I had where I was like, this is a huge hospital. I'm working with hundreds of thousands of people. I've got to find 1 or 2 people here that I'm going to have shit in common with. And I worked across the country for 8 years as a respiratory therapist, and I have yet to meet someone in the medical industry who listens to metal music. And I'm not saying that's my one be-all. I'm just saying that's just one thing. Just like one thing. They're not there. They don't. I could not. I was weird. I was weird Katie everywhere I went, and that makes me sad. And I remember breaking down and being like, is this my life? Like, no matter where I go, no matter where I work, I'm going to be weird fucking Katie because of something. It's always going to be something. Not necessarily metal music, but it's going to be something. And that made me sad. I don't mind being weird, but it's like, I'm sure you've all been that person. The person in the group that people are like, that's the weird one. We've all been that fucking person. And it's like, man, sometimes we just don't want to be the like were any of you like still in school when they voted class clown and shit like that, and you got voted class clown and you were embarrassed by it? Cause same. I didn't go to school like today's the day I'm gonna interrupt. I was unmedicated, untherapied, fucking ADHD off the rails. Rails, my dudes. This is medicated therapy. Like, good God. Can you imagine? And my body worked back then too. Like, Jesus fuck. Sexland. It's like riding a bike. I took a break and went back to get my like critical care shit. Literally, it's weird at first because oftentimes it's going to be an adult younger than you telling you what to do and like controlling you, and it's super weird because you're like, "Bitch, I have life experience. Sit the fuck down, fetus," and you got to just do it. That's the weirdest thing. But other than that, it's like riding a bike. You'll fall right back into it. I feel lucky to have my best friend. We've been friends since 5th grade. Total opposites though. That's how it happens though, right? We can hang out and be fine and respect each other's individuality. And having friends as an adult is harder. We all got jobs and responsibilities. 100, I agree. My favorite, the only kind of the kind of people that I have stayed in touch with, which is literally like one from high school, one person. Granted, my graduating class was very small, but one person from high school, nobody from college. Go fuck college. But the one person is because they're the type of person where they too have an exceedingly busy life. Like he is an entrepreneur, owns his own salons, like hair salons, also has just adopted a baby with his partner a couple years ago. Like his husband, excuse me, like he has a busy life. So it's not like either of us are super needy of the other person. And the once or twice a year we actually get to catch up, it's like no time went by and we just fall right back into exactly who we were our senior year of high school, teaching each other Britney Spears choreography and drinking wine coolers, which is great. That is the best. It's so hard to have a friendship with someone who doesn't have the same like busyness of you. I don't know how else to put that because you can tell like they want a lot from you and you're like, I physically don't have it. Like I don't have it. I can't be that person, that thing. I can't be your hobby. I'd love to, but I can't be. And I want to be, but I can't be. I got so much. So it's really nice to meet someone head on who's equally as fucking constantly busy as you. So it's not like either of you are feeling neglected. You know? That's really hard for me because months can go by and I didn't even realize months can go by. And to someone else, that means that I've stopped being their friend and we're never going to talk again. And they did something terrible. And I'm like, no, time happened. I'm so sorry. You could have called me too. You know? Yeah, happens to me all the time. And I've just learned that those aren't the kind of people that I'm able to sustain a relationship with. And that's okay. Can't be friends with everybody. It's just not for me. It would be nice to wear odd one out on a sandwich board everywhere I go. Sure, dude, can you imagine? Imagine not being the fucking glowing neon sign in every fucking crowd. Gifted kid that had a lot of potential, but no one like taught me. That's lovely. That's lovely. That's so nice. I don't know. I didn't aim to be a class, literally anything. I just wanted to survive school and get the fuck out of that stupid town. But I definitely I was of the age where they still voted like class clown, class most successful, prettiest eyes, whatever. And I always, small class, granted, not that cool, but class clown. And there was an most outgoing or some shit like that. I don't fucking know. But it would embarrass me because I didn't mean to do that. I just couldn't stop talking. When neurodivergent kid has a choice between being bullied or becoming the class clown. So carry on. I have never ever before I go to go do adult things with my partner, I need to write that down for my therapist because holy shit. When a neurodivergent kid has a choice between being bullied or becoming the class clown. Whoa. Same, Anthony. Did you ever have the teacher that would slam your desk up at the like against theirs, or they'd put you at the front right in front of them so you couldn't talk? 'Cause same. Katie's a lovely student. She's very friendly and gets along. She distracts other students. Maybe don't be so fucking boring. I'm just kidding. Teachers be boring. What are you going to do? Got to learn the necessities. People wonder why I don't call them after a while of me calling them, but never calling me. Okay, that's a one-sided relationship, though. That's totally different. Yeah. Yeah, at a certain point, you start to feel needy. I've been in a friendship like that where it's like, if I am literally 100% of the time always the one initiating interaction between us, I don't feel like you really want to hang out, man. This feels like a one-sided relationship. I feel like I'm stalking you. Like, sorry, the game is talking to me. Yeah, no, I 100% get that. Distracts. It's right, Sarah. It's just the facts of life. You got to do the boring shit. It sucks. Unfortunately, I think, and I've talked about my therapist. I've talked to my therapist. Sorry, I'm copying and pasting this because it's so fucking poignant. I've talked to my therapist about this before because, like, I remember as a kid, like, seriously, it was almost like magic. Certain times of the day, anything could be interesting. And certain times of the day, you could offer me my favorite, like, art class, my favorite subject in the world, math. I liked math, weird kid. And if it was a certain time of day, it was boring and I didn't want to do it. But I didn't understand why. Like, I thought maybe my circadian rhythm was off and, like, maybe I was someone who was supposed to wake up at midnight and that was my sweet time to be awake. Like, what the fuck was wrong with me? So it sucked. Like, it could be anything, and it all had to do with, like, just your neurochemicals when they're released, when your body decides to metabolize one. That's when you're gonna get a happy hit. So I feel like the mental exhaustion, like the mental emotional exhaustion of fighting against that constantly made it so I couldn't enjoy anything. It was like from the moment I woke up every day until I got off the bus and got home and had like this like 30-minute period before my parents got, well, 30-minute, like 3 hours before my parents got home or anyone else, where I could just like breathe and no one else was there and I was alone. It's like, it's almost like I blacked out. Seriously. Like, I've tried to think back on school and it was survival. It was just like, get the fuck out all day. Smile when the teacher looks at you, nod like things are happening, go home, get out. Crazy, crazy instincts. But it was just like this weird, like almost like a Pavlovian response to the fucking, I was useless after a day of school because of this fucking just like, don't get bored. Don't go to sleep. Oh, this is so bored. But you do that all the time, then nothing's fun. It sucks, man. It sucks. No fault on anyone. Just sucks. Brains are weird. I love Me Too. The Home Alone. Oh God, everyone else remember that sweet, sweet time. The panic when I heard my dad's loud ass car coming up the road though. I always got the alarm of my dogs barking. We always had at least like 3 to 5 dogs on our little farm. And our driveway was so long that you'd hear the dogs like first, and I'd be like, "Oh God, damn it! Put pants on, fucking like put my dish away or whatever, like put my like mask back on, so to speak." Ooh, a capper. Oh shit! Oh shit! No autoplay. This is perfect. Yes, let me find someone cool to host. Thank you guys for being awesome and being my friends, though. Berserker, dude. I watched Clerks 2. I can't find Clerks 1 anywhere on the internet. I think I might have to attain it in other ways, but I watched Clerks 2 the other day and I forgot how amazing Elias is. Holy shit. That guy makes me laugh. Anthony Harris. Man, there's so many. I feel like I have to say, like, I'm not joking. I never joke about this shit, but there's a lot of people on the internet who just lie out their teeth because mental health and all that's a hot topic. And they're like, I'll get people to like me if I talk about it. I don't. I had a breakdown on stream. Y'all know this. If it wasn't for this community and like literally actively streaming and having conversations with you guys every day, I don't know if I would be here. The level of just feeling not like I'm alone. It's not like self-isolation because obviously I didn't isolate myself, but it is much harder to find any amount of people, let alone one person who can relate or identify with the mental struggle you're going through in IRL than it is, just like laying it out there and being like, I'm fucking struggling, my dudes. And one or two people go, me too. And then another two people go, me too. And then suddenly you've got a community of people going, fuck, dude, this sucks. Let's all support each other in this because no one else understands it. And, I'm really tired of being told to just get over it because everyone else is having a great time. And I'm being a real bummer. No more, my dudes. No fucking more of that. Y'all can grow up and deal with the fact that I'm suffering. Dude, which one? Wait, which one? Which drummer short? Hold up, do I still have it up? Which one? Okay, I have Fire in the Flames. Which one? I mean, yeah. Is that even a question? We had the reveal trailer for that Diablo stuff we're gonna play too. So that's totally fine because I gotta find someone cool to raid and then go to our hardware store and buy something. Adult stuff. Why are you oh god. I never know who I'm gonna get with you. Can you just figure it out? I just don't know what I'm gonna get with this. You're kind of different every day. Can you not? Okay. I'm doing great. Ow. Yeah, being able to connect with people that don't judge you and just get it, right? It's not like you have to explain yourself. It's like I took my joy today. I'm feeling kind of shitty. And no one here will be like, "Oh, are you sick?" No. Then why are you feeling shitty? Sick upstairs, motherfucker. But you don't have to say that. And that sometimes just in itself is a piece. And I know you guys know that. Just that in itself to be like, it's not a good day, y'all. And not have to explain why. Because, with a lot of us, we don't know. We don't fucking know. Hey there. Why though? I don't know. And when you ask me, now I feel bad that I can't tell you why. Because I don't know. So now I feel double bad. So now I'm just going to isolate. That's not healthy. It's so nice that just have you tried not being sad? Just smile. It'll all go away if you fake it till you make it, right? Yeah. I realized the other day that Twitch specifically helps when I want to talk to people, but I don't want to speak hard yes. Oh, absolutely. I mean, Sarah, I can only identify, and I talk all day, but Sarah's an elementary school teacher, just for reference. I can almost fucking guarantee Sarah talks triple what I have to with little babies all day. When you speak for a living, sometimes you got shit on your mind, but you don't literally have the energy to push it out your mouth. And it's a lot easier to do this. That's what, the laugh. That is a fucking load easier than this. This isn't hard. But when you do it for a living, like any of us, I'm sure a lot of us talk to people for a living, for fuck's sake. Let alone to BBBs. Same. I do it. We all do it. You do the face smush and just because you got to kill your brain for the day. It's crazy how we have to do that, but it's almost like a reset. I totally understand that. Talking can be, especially when you do it all day. And it's not that your throat's done. My throat right now, I'm feeling a lump. I'm done now. I got to raid somebody. My throat hurts. It just happens. But you might still need to talk. I love you guys. I feel understood too. It's so nice to hear that because I still have a lot of guilt over that when it's I'll bring up a tough conversation or a tough topic with someone. It hasn't happened in ages, but they'll be like, "Oh, I didn't think it was that serious because you didn't call to talk about it. You texted me." And I'm like, "Man, that should be the first red flag though." If I'm texting you shit I don't feel like waking up tomorrow, maybe. But it's real hard with people that just don't see that. So having that kind of support group is priceless. Fucking priceless. All right. Let me see. Who the fuck is like? Ooh. Katie Peters plays. Katie Peters plays. Amazing RPer that I've RP'd for. Oh my God, I've RP'd with, and then I forgot. I would put her on. Oh no. It wasn't a struggle until now. Ugh. All right. We're going to raid KPP because I have to go do adult things before those things close. Tomorrow is my RP day where I do things over on Twitch. Well, actually, it's youtube.com/thewanderinginnow, now, which is super weird. No emotes. It's crazy. Like, you know how we were just talking about how texting is sometimes the only way to communicate? Sometimes emotes are the only way I can communicate via texting. And when you take those away and strip those, I don't know what to do. But that's tomorrow, and then Tuesday we're going to finish Diablo and love on each other and smoke pot. I love you guys. Final cheers. And White Bear, hey CK, I know this is forever ago, but after 2 years of watching Little by Little, I just finished Nocturne trying to get by each of your channels to say a personal thanks for everything you did. You know what's crazy? I'm literally about to go offline, but I'm about to raid another cast member. Thank you from the bottom. It's going to raid on itself because I already hit the button. I love you so much. Thank you so much from the bottom of my deep, dark soul. I love you. Oh no!